Don't forget to subscribe and like and hit that notification bell. Enjoy! I'm going to show you how to create a lovely quick style on Gwen's hair. We've just got a little bit of texture in the hair with a little bit of mousse and some salt spray. I used quite large sections of hair when I was texturizing Gwen's hair because Gwen's got quite fine hair, so I didn't want to overload it with too much product. It's quite a quick prep. We don't need to curl the hair. You could, if you wanted to, go over, if your lady had particularly flyaway, you could go over the hair with straighteners, but Gwen has naturally straight hair and I feel that it's got enough smoothness to it without having to go over the hair with the straighteners before we start to style. But if you felt you needed to do that to smooth out any kind of kinks in the hair or any flyaway bits, then you can definitely do that before you start styling. I've got a section of hair here from the front panel down just to the back, so behind the crown. A little bit of our Style and Care lotion. Pop a little clip there just to hold that in place and pop a little band on the hair. So I just pop the clip there so I can get the band in without catching any of the hair underneath. And then we're just going to create a little bit of movement here at the top. You could use a little bobby pin across the back here if you prefer, rather than the band. But we just want to get some nice movement in the hair here before we begin. So it's really soft, but not too loose. And I'm just going to use a bobby pin just across the back of that hairband, just to help to hold it in position. That's better with just a little bit of lift. So I'm going to lift it up a little bit, pop the bobby pin underneath through the back of the band. That's it, and up through the back along the scalp. So as I say, you could just use the bobby pins. Let's come back and work a little bit more on our sections. That's a little bit better. Get a little bit of extra movement in the hair. I actually like to use the L-net. Sometimes I use the Osis spray, but I do find the L-net holds nicely, but also then if you do something that you want to change, the hair has got that flexibility, so you can come back and change the look of the hair. And create just a little twist. Decide which little bits we want to have down, of course, because we don't want to bring all this hair back. So I've got two sections of hair here, and the one that I twisted the bottom section over the top. So this is quite a small section. I'm going to add a little bit of hair to that section and then get a little bit more hair that I can add to that section and twist. Add a little bit more hair from lower down and twist. So you pick up a bit of hair from directly underneath this section and add it to your section, and then get a bit of hair from further forwards and add it to your section at the back. And then you get this kind of slightly softer, loopier finish to the lower section of hair that you pick up. Whereas if you bring it all back in one, then it all tends to come back in one. So picking up the lower section here, and so this is our section here. We want to get the section directly underneath that bit of hair there. Then from a little bit further away, and then we cross them both over. And you can see we just get that extra bit of softness to the section of hair that we brought from further forwards. section of hair from a little bit lower down so we get a different angle, and we cross over. And I'm going to grip these in position. Just going to use a bobby pin across the back of this section of hair. So literally I've just twisted the hair and I'm placing my bobby pins just across the back of the twist here to hold that in position. Then we're going to come back and we're going to start to just work with the hair and loosen it just a little bit at a time. So I think what we'll do is we'll create our twist on the other side and bring the hair around and finish it kind of over here. So let's create our twist on the other side. And pick up your sections. And you can always just start to create the twist and then just have a little look, check in the mirror and just see if you've brought the right bits back, and if you feel you need a little bit more hair down, then you can do that at this stage. So I think this bottom section needs to be a little bit narrower. So I'm going to start off with two quite small sections. And let's begin. So I'll cross over, then to this bottom section here, I'm going to add the hair that's nearest to thicken the section, and then come away a little bit, take some hair and add it on. Just make sure we're happy. We might need a little bit more of this hair down, so we don't want to get this visible hairline here. That's better. So just have a little play at the beginning here to make sure you're happy with it. That's better. Not too much hair back, that's much better. And we're going to cross over. We're going to get a little bit of hair from underneath the section, and that starts to thicken up your section, and a little bit of hair from further away, and bring that back and bring it over. In fact, what you can do is, if you get the bottom section, bring that over first of all, and then get your next section, and you might find you get even more, a little bit more movement in this bottom section here. So picking up a little bit of hair from underneath to thicken that lower section, and then you can start to get the hair from further away. So when that comes back, it's at a slightly different angle to the first one that you picked up. Whoops, don't drop the hair, that's it. And let's keep going. Bit of hair from below that section. Hold on, let me not go, that's it. Bit of hair from below the section, this lower section here. Let me just go back. That's better, yeah. Add a bit of hair from here, directly underneath, then get a bit of hair from here and bring it back and cross over. Actually, I think I've done something not right there. That's better. Now I'll cross over. That's better. Much better. Bit of hair from the underneath the section. Bit of hair from further away, so we get that different angle to the hair. Loosen that a little bit more and then come over. And then you see we get this lovely kind of draping, twisting effect to the hair. And we can keep going. A little bit of hair from underneath, and that comes a little bit tighter, and then we get our next one, angle to the first, so we get that much lower, looser, almost falling hair, and we cross those two over. So I'm adding to this bottom one, add a little bit of extra hair here, so it's at a different angle, so it's nice and soft, and cross over. And we're going to add to this one, and I think we just have one piece here that we can add at a slightly different angle, so this one's a little bit looser, and then I'm going to cross. And then we can work out what we're going to do with this little section in a minute. Then I think we'll just lift this little section up. Just go back and lift this up and over that band. And we know that the band is covered, and then we're going to pin this in place. So I've got a couple of bobby pins here. I'm going to lift up the hair, go in and secure this section just to the back of the head here, just along the length of that pleat. You can use a slightly stronger hairspray here. Just using a couple of hairpins here just to secure these little pleats just up a little bit, and then let's come back and keep on tweaking. A little bit of a Style and Care lotion, I think, will just be right, just to help us keep loosening and pulling and twisting the hair to get a lovely soft finish. I'm going to twist these ends, have a little play. That's it. So when you get to the ends of the hair, you can just start to play around a little bit. You could put a little elastic band on the ends here to hold them together. You might find that easier. And then we're just going to pin the ends of the hair in position. And then you can keep on pulling to create your soft little textured updo. If you do want to lift any of these little sections up, you can just use your little mini bobby pins and just lift and tweak the twists at the sides. We could curl our little front sections, and that's our quick little updo.